Hey Kelly, can you hear me? I'm low key live on my phone right now, but I don't know if it's working right. I don't know if you can hear me. You want to come up real quick if you want to? Shit. Hold on. Let me check on. Make sure you season it good. Yeah. Make sure you season it good, cause I want to eat it. I don't want it to be nasty, baby. It's gonna be healthy. Okay, that's even better. You're too funny. Yo, can y'all hear me? Hold on. Hey, can y'all hear me? Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, I see the chat. Miss you guys. What's up, Keys? How you doing, Keys? What's up, God is love? Caramel Bunny. Hold on, y'all. I'm live on my phone, so this shit kind of a little different. How I drop the link from my phone, Kelly? Oh, guest. Okay, I see. Okay, I'll drop it though. Uh, see if you can hit it, Kelly. Yes, we can hear. Okay, cool. I just want to come on to chop it up a little bit. Not too major. I just, man, shit that be going on in these YouTube streets be crazy, bro. They will put you in some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, that should be like, man, bro, leave me the fuck out of y'all bullshit, bro. I fuck with the Robinsons. They ain't did shit to me. Jen and Jay, I fuck with them. They ain't did shit to me. Whatever they got going on, it has nothing to do with me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about turkeys. I don't know nothing about lunches. This like literally my first time hearing all this shit the other day. Like, but what does it have to do with me? Do I go around and talk on people business, speak on people business? No, I don't even do shit like that. What up, Nanya? I don't do shit like I don't know how to work this shit. This shit kind of different on my new phone. So I just wish everybody just keep me out y'all BS, man. Cause whatever a motherfucker did for me ain't got shit to do with nobody else or you know what I'm saying? It was nice taking a break from YouTube, but we back. Yeah. You know, I ain't really fully invested in this shit like I was two years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm not invested in it because you know what I'm saying, it's time consuming. And I really don't got the time to be worrying about what somebody's saying about me or checking for motherfuckers to see what they got going on. Um, Kelly, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this shit kind of different on this phone that I'm on. Shit,
Oh, for real.
yeah,
And I had to get up and go get my iPad because my phone was dying, so I didn't really have juice. But yeah, this is like crazy.
it's ridiculous, man. Motherfuckers can't even do something good for people. They turn it into a scam. Like the fuck? Like how the fuck somebody buying turkeys or what? I don't know. I don't even really want to speak on it because I honestly it ain't my business, and I honestly don't know what the fuck going on. But for my situation to be mixed up in some shit that has nothing to do with Nothing, bro. Like I don't get why I'm even coming up with some shit. That's the only reason I went on Lovely panel. Wasn't no diss to her or nobody else. It was just the fact, like, bro, keep my name out that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Y'all can move on without mentioning Pete Money. It's like, damn, I'm getting mentioned and I don't even be on this shit, bro. Motherfuckers send me links of this shit. I don't be checking for no more. I don't go on YouTube and type in names looking for motherfuckers lives and all that shit. What's up,
Right.
Sophia? Thank you, Sophia. I had got it. I had looked right before I went live. I had got it. I appreciate it. And the whole thing about my GoFundMe had nothing to do with YouTube, had nothing to do with nothing but my situation of me actually, you know what I'm saying, going to that next step that I've been fighting for so long that I didn't even want to happen. But it got to a point where, you know what I'm saying, I gotta take this step and I gotta, you know what I'm saying, this is what my lawyer for. Apparently he was God sent because he been down since day one of me going through this shit. And he had me on the whole because I could have been a bitch ass nigga doing fuck shit and trying to get back at a motherfucker, getting me locked up and putting DCFS cases on me, and you know what I'm saying, the whole thing. I could have been doing all that fuck shit. But
Right.
instead I had a great man leading me through this shit and telling me, bro, be the bigger person. No matter what this woman do to you, be the bigger person. Police then showed up to my crib and I willingly went with them and bonded out the same day. You get what I'm saying? So it's I'm at a whole different level of thinking. I'm not young and dumb no more. You know what I'm saying? I actually grew up over the years. I can actually say I grew up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? I'm finna be 29 next year.
Wow, that time went
You
by
know what I'm saying?
fast.
Like I'm not no well damn, am I finna be I don't even know how old I am. This shit sad. I'm getting old, G. I'm finna be 28 or 29. One of the two. Thanks, ass.
Well, don't deny or confirm. Just let it be.
No, I'm just I'm
Yeah.
getting old, Kelly. I feel like an old ass man, G, because I be on some straight like grown man type vibes. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
be
you really have. I mean, people don't realize like when they keep bringing up like all bringing you into stuff like like you really don't watch this shit. Like I literally have to be like, "P, this happened," or whatever, and I don't even watch it like I used to. So a lot of like, and then a lot of the times when I say something to you, you be like, "I don't care, Kelly." Like you just your
I
attitude.
honestly just had to go on Lovely panel and honestly, like, no disrespect, like, tell her that because she was finna like explain the situation. I was like, listen, honestly, Lovely, I really don't care because I don't. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I got too much going on. Like this shit with my daughter, my situation, that shit serious to me. That
Right.
shit ain't some shit I'm finna let nobody just go and use that and play with it and make
Mhm.
this whole mockery and this scam. I'm not scamming no fucking body. So
Right.
for me to be mentioning anything is fucking crazy. Shout out to the Robinsons and shout out to Jay Pitts, like I said, because
Yeah, shout out to them.
they didn't have to do what they did, but
Yeah, that
what
was
they
really nice.
did, well, maybe this is what happened. This is what I'm gonna say. Maybe they got to GoFundMe and sent it to people who they thought would help. They did nothing wrong with that, so I can't fault
Yeah.
them for, you know what I'm saying. The Robsons
But
ain't do nothing wrong. So
well, I
my
wish they
thing
would have sent it
is,
to me because you didn't even tell me about it.
I didn't even put it on YouTube, Kelly. Like I was on some because I'm planning on doing this big old interview and all
Right.
that. I don't want to spill the beans, and you know what I'm saying. So I ain't really
Right.
spoke on it like that to be
Right.
putting my business out there. But I got other shit that I was planning on doing, and the GoFundMe was there because somebody asked me to make it. You get what I'm saying? For
Right.
what I was gonna do. So my whole thing was like, okay, the Robinsons and the Pitts did what they did. They helped me out. However, it went, them sending the money to the Robinsons and the Robinsons something to me because they was trying to help another family or something, but that family said they didn't need it, so bless somebody else. And they thought about me, so they
That
blessed
was
me.
very nice.
You get what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
blessed me. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So how can I be mad at them for me being in some bullshit? The only person putting me in the bullshit is the person who bringing my situation into they situation about them getting, you know what I'm saying, scammed
Right.
about some money. Like my situation has nothing to do with that. That's like two different. How can I say that? That's like two different things, two different situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if that's what the money was for, but Jay and Jen Pitts said, you know what I'm saying, do whatever with it, bless somebody else, they bless me. So just take that little 50 out the equation of whatever scam y'all, you know what I'm
Trying.
saying? Like,
Right.
I don't understand that, man. But like I said, shout out to the Robsons. I heard about they live last night that they did late and was they doing a live Friday. So all my people, y'all come over there and tune in. I'm gonna drop their link or whatever. They doing a little Christmas special or what's it called? Santa, what's it called?
I'm not
Adopt
exactly
a
sure, but
family
I
or
heard
something.
about it. I was asleep last night, but I did hear about it, and I thought that was nice as well. They just
Yeah,
like,
adopt a family. That's what's up, G. Like you
yeah,
can't, you gotta respect shit like that, G, because they don't gotta do shit like that.
they
Now,
don't.
for people to make a mockery out of it, that's on them. But just
Right,
leave me out of it. You know what I'm saying? I respect them enough to not even speak on their business.
right.
And I got respect for a lot of people on here not to speak on their shit. So I wish that people don't even speak on me. That's why I had to like go up there just to say that. Cause I ain't wanna, you know what I'm saying? Make this big
Right.
old thing arguing. John Frank, no, I wasn't finna say shit to his goofy ass. I don't even know why he got up there. Like he just in the way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And he was the one that had brought it up in the chat. Nobody, she said, oh, well, he didn't originally bring it up, but he brought it up in the chat, trying to put out a rumor to connect the two. And so, I had to, jump in and say, no, that's not true, blah, 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 blah. And then he just wouldn't stop. He's very obnoxious. And I don't know, it's like, how many years are you gonna do this? We never bring you up. So what? I mean, I don't understand what's the obsession.
Man, let that hurt go, sis. Like real shit, cause I ain't checking for you, I ain't thinking about you, bro. Do you, and I'm gonna continue to do me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not
We
worried.
supposed to be so dead, but I mean, for it to be months and months, and
Man,
you
look,
still, holding on to this, whatever it is. I don't know.
whatever it
It's
is,
it's
cause it
weird.
is
It's very
it's
weird.
damn so weird because if a motherfucker ain't speaking on you, you shouldn't speak on them. I don't give a fuck. I don't come on here and just
Right.
press my live and just start going at people and all that goofy ass shit. That shit means nothing, bro. Cause it don't listen. Only way this shit gonna stop if one of you niggas get hurt. And to avoid me going to jail for 100 years, I just took myself out the equation. I already had one nigga holding his eye from across the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be putting myself in situations where I'm gonna hurt somebody or a motherfucker gonna hurt me. Cause that's how I'm coming for mine.
Right.
So to
And
take myself out of the shit,
the whole thing about it is, it's not. I don't think anybody is going to actually ever hurt anybody. Like, unless somebody comes on here that's a real one and takes it off YouTube. But I just think it's a lot of just yap, 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 yap. And it gets old because it becomes, the same thing over and over and over again. So it's just, and you got a lot going on. So, and I don't know about you, but since leaving that stuff alone, it's just more positive. So
man,
don't nobody.
I'd rather sit down and just think and be deep in my thoughts than be focused on this bullshit that goes on YouTube. G, like I really be trying to figure out shit. How I'm finna get rich. How I'm finna work on this book. I've been thinking of a name for this book. I've been like people don't even understand. Like I've been seriously trying to, you know what I'm saying, level up real, you know what I'm saying, to bless me in some type of way to get out this shit, G. Like I'm on a whole different mindset, bro. I'm grown as hell now. I'm 28 years old, bro. I'm not on that shit I was doing when I was 25 on this bitch, bro.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? 25, young, and when I came on this YouTube shit, I was in the streets heavy. You get what I'm saying? When I found out about this shit, coming over there, fucking with people in the chat rooms and all that shit, I was leaving the block. You know what I'm saying? I was really in the streets doing what I was doing. I ain't really got to speak on it, but I was in the streets. I never knew about this social media type of shit on YouTube and all that shit. I didn't come on here for that. It was something different at first. You know what I'm saying? The whole Kanika thing happened. That's something that really hurt my side of town. I'm from out west. You get what I'm saying? I'm I ain't even got to speak on it. Y'all know. The people that been watching, they know. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't went to school with motherfuckers, and it just I never used Kanika for no type of personal gain. And when I came on this motherfucker, I was just a young street nigga, just looking at this shit different. Like this was, you know what I'm saying? This was something different to me, and it turned out to be some whole fuck shit that I don't condone. And like I actually regret it. You know what I'm saying? Put my name out, like my name hold weight in the streets. Not on no fucking YouTube, but in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is my real P Money. That's my name. That name was given to me by somebody, by one of my big homies that died. That man died. I'll never forget the day that man died. Rest in peace to Pac-Man. That man died. I was coming home from football camp. I'll never forget this shit. Before I left for football camp, we was all on the block or whatnot. I was doing my thing, and motherfuckers was looking out for me, you know what I'm saying, to be able to go to football camp. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers come back from football camp, and my big homie got killed.
Wow.
And that shit fucked me up, G. And that's the man who gave me the name P Money. Seeing me young out here. Like I've been in this shit for so long that I feel that's why I feel so old, because a lot of this shit that people doing now, toting guns and all, I was doing that shit when I was 13. I jumped in the streets when I was like 11, driving steamers and buying cars and, you know what I'm saying, selling drugs, doing all this dumb, goofy ass shit, man. Like, motherfucker got to grow up at some point, and it took my little brother to pass away, honestly, for me to actually realize what the fuck I was doing out here. Like that shit really what fucked me up when I lost my little brother in 2011, right before my graduation. You know what I'm saying? That really fucked me up. Like that I was depressed as hell. I'm still depressed about it. My little brother death date on the 13th. So that really, like, you know what I'm saying? That set me down, I should say. That made me sit down and think. Cause I was out here reckless like most was. Nigga, I was spending nights on the block. You dig what I'm saying? Like I was really out here. And for my brother to be one of the ones that was killed before this whole shit took a spin, 2012, when the whole fucking world just gravitated to Chicago and all the shit that was going on in my city. I just sit back and I always wonder, like, damn, what if social media was like it was when my brother died? Would I be watching a video of my brother getting killed and motherfuckers passing that shit around? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that I always sit back and think about that shit. Cause man, I feel for the motherfuckers who family members being put up on social media, and why they losing they lives and trying to catch their last breath. Like that shit fuck with people, G. Like I don't wish that shit on nobody, bro. I lost a sibling. So anybody that lost a sibling, they can feel my pain. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to cry right now. I know y'all hear it. Like this shit real, G. Real, real. What's up,
Yeah, and
JJ?
then it gets to the point where
What's
it's
up,
like,
Jen?
how many times you gonna put up somebody's relative? How many times it just gets like, when is it gonna be something else? And if it's not gonna be nothing else, I admire you from just stepping away and just being a leader, just being yourself, and it made me see, like, well, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this shit is not for me either. And so I really pulled back a lot, and I'm glad I did, because this beef and shit is just so, it's not real. First of all, people be on here talking about, I beat his ass last night and so whoop so and so, and I'm like, are y'all serious? That
See,
should be funny.
that's what it be hard. It like I know back then I used to say the same shit because like I done dodged bullets before. I done watch people die right in front of me. I done watch people get shot in front of me. I done been stabbed. I never been shot, thank God, and none of them bullets that was sent towards my way ever hit me. But
Thank
I've
God.
been stabbed before, and that ain't no good feeling. So
Yeah.
I don't consider this shit that be happening on YouTube beef. You get what I'm saying? I don't like I hate to be putting myself out there like I'm this old tough ass hood nigga and all, but I done been through some shit. You understand me? Like I didn't. I done did some shit and I done been through some shit. And I just look at this shit like it don't hold no weight in my life, bro. Like I'll never get myself so worked up again like I used to when they used to mention my daughter and shit. That shit used to fuck me up. I ain't gonna lie. When Black used to be over there, your daughter this, and why you touch your daughter and why you can't see your daughter. That shit used to fuck with me. I ain't gonna lie, cause I can't touch the nigga.
Right. That's the frustrating thing.
That's why I used to fuck with me. Not because I'm hurt, not because I can't shut the nigga up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it used to hurt me. So for people to be on here and beef this and if a motherfucker ain't did nothing to your family, a motherfucker ain't hurt you, G, it ain't beef. Now when a motherfucker playing with your family and your kids, now it's that. It's up there. You get what I'm saying? Like, and keep it that way. Hate me forever. That's why I keep telling you motherfuckers on this. If you don't fuck with me,
Yes.
keep it that way. I'm not losing no sleep, G. Don't fuck with me because I don't need y'all to fuck with me, bro. Like I got come on, bro.
And on this YouTube stuff, it's different. You know what I'm saying? And you see other people that go through all these cycles. I'm sorry. Oh, we made up. I'm sorry. We made up. I'm sorry. We made up. I'm sorry. You know, and it just beef. I'm sorry, beef. I'm sorry, beef. And it just gets after you've done it for so long, you just like, nah, like you said, if we if I'm done, I'm done. Because it never works. You can see all the examples where it just doesn't work. So why
It's a
even take
never
yourself through
ending
that?
cycle with when it comes to the YouTube because no matter how much you just like me, I can speak on myself. No matter how much you don't be in the shit or be out the way, motherfucker still gonna bring you up.
But yeah, but then they be like, "Well, Money Team's dead." Okay, but then stop bringing us up.
Man, Money Team can be there. That's a myth. What part y'all don't understand that Money Team? My real name is P Money. Why y'all don't get that shit? Like this shit, it's not no fucking a gang. Like what the fuck? Let it be dead. Nobody give a fuck about no damn Money Team. My real name is P Money. That name was
Right.
given to me in the streets. Like, ain't no. That should be funny. Money Team dead. I don't give a fuck. Kill them
Like,
all.
yeah, just like, and we supposed to be sitting over here like hurt for real, for real.
Man,
That's what
G,
I'm saying. They take it too like
I done
it's
met
really
people
just
on
like,
this
dang.
YouTube street that I honestly really care about. Like deep down in my heart, my soul, I really care about, and we family at the end of the day. That's how I was looking at certain people on these YouTube streets. Still is today. People can reach out to me. I can be gone for 3, 4, 5, 6 months off this YouTube. Motherfuckers still got contact with me. So when they got this whole myth of this Money Team and all that shit, because they saw how close we was. So the whole joke about money, they gon' you know what I'm saying? That's the easy thing to joke on. Oh, you broke. Broke team. Okay, cool. Who ain't broke? Like ain't none of us rich. So who ain't broke? So all that shit,
Facts.
that shit don't hold no weight with me because it don't mean shit at the end of the day. Like I can care less what a motherfucker think about me, bro. But I honestly met people on here that I honestly do care about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know
Right.
who them people is. And that's it. Like that's what this shit was supposed to be all about. Meeting new people and you know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be putting our family members up and talking about people's kids and every time somebody do something good, y'all turn it into a scam or like that shit like I ain't got time for that shit, bro. Like that's why I really didn't even want my GoFundMe or my situation, my court date, and all that shit on YouTube. But it didn't hit YouTube now, so I'm just gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it ain't a big deal. Like I'm just a young man who been through a situation for some years, and it all came together. You know what I'm saying? Through all the heartaches and pains, it all came together. Like God damn, look at me now, type shit, G. I didn't see my daughter at all, G. Motherfucker bro, I couldn't see my daughter at all, G. Motherfuckers moved away with my daughter, G. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you got an amazing story. I really, really, really want you to do that book.
man, I'm working on it, Kelly. I'm brainstorming. You hear what I'm saying? Like, It just my story never ends. Like, that's the only part, but it gotta begin somewhere though. You get me? But
Yeah.
I'm in a mindset where it's all about that little girl up in there. She here.
Right.
She here. They made a whole joke about me coming online and telling these people I can't see my daughter. G. Let's talk about father. I went on Glib Talk with Adrian and Joy to talk about fathers' rights one night, and they made this whole mockery of this. Oh, he on the panel crying. You know why I'm crying, nigga? Because I care about that little girl up in there. That's my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what my heart go to. It ain't
Yeah.
my fault y'all don't care about certain shit.
Right.
That's one thing that I cared about and I fought hard for. So me crying or me, you know what I'm saying, expressing my feelings because I really wasn't crying. I was just expressing my feelings like I'm doing now, basically.
And
Going
if
up
you
there,
so what?
and we talking about fathers' rights. I think Adrian asked me what I wanted to talk about that night. I was like, shit, let's talk about fathers' rights and why, you know what I'm saying, women keep they baby daddies away from their kids type shit. And that's what we talked about. And they made this whole mockery for 3 years about that shit. But look at me now.
Right.
They can't laugh no more. They can't, oh, you ain't gonna never see your daughter. Oh, what happened to your daughter? Oh, why you touching on your daughter? Oh, you know what I'm saying? All this goofy ass shit that these motherfuckers used to say, like, man, get over yourself, G. Like, hey, Tiffany, get over
And
yourself, G. Like,
hey, Tiffany. And why don't you find what they need to find something they're passionate about instead of worrying about what the hell you got going on and what you're passionate about, which is your child, which how it should be, you know. So it's just crazy.
I don't be getting it, man. But I'm gonna stand on that business because I've been always that type to stand on business since a youngin'. So when it came to her, it was like a no-brainer. It just I had to sit back and deal with that shit. Like motherfuckers one with me when I was balling up in my motherfucking room, crying my eyes out, wondering what's going on with my daughter. Is she still alive? Or you know what I'm saying? Is she gonna know who I am? You know how terrified I was when I first picked my daughter up, thinking she wasn't gonna know who I was. And that little girl ran up to me. It's on video. Y'all all saw the video. My very first day picking Winter up. Little girl ran to me like nothing ever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
See?
nigga, yeah, where the fuck you been at my whole life, nigga? Like, and I'm down at myself thinking this little girl one gonna remember me. And once we start, you know what I'm saying, she ain't gonna wanna, man, this little girl rather be here than there. Let's just say that.
Yeah, she's
And
definitely a
she
daddy's
done
girl.
told multiple people this without me being there with all these interviews that people taking my daughter to and getting her tested and all this weird ass shit. My baby, one thing about children, G, they know when somebody good to them
Oh
and they
yeah.
know when somebody bad to them. So all these rumors about not taking care of your kids and all that shit don't hold no weight when your child can justify that shit. You know what I'm saying? If your child can, you know what I'm saying, show that she love you or he love you, then that's just what it is. Can't nobody take that away, no matter what a motherfucker say. Them kids matter, bro, and them kids far from dumb, especially 20. My daughter was born in 2015. This little girl is way event. She been here before. That's a fact. She definitely been here before.
Just like your ass.
You say what?
I said, just like your ass, you like really mature, like you've been here before too.
I just been
Oh,
like
so
Kelly. The thing about me, G, honestly, G, like a lot of shit that happened in my life, it happened at a young age. Like I ain't had nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to speak on, but I was out. I had to get it on my own type shit. Like
yeah,
if I wanted something, I had to go get it. You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? So I've been out here for so long to the point where I feel old because a lot of shit that people doing now, I was doing at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So it's
And I
like,
heard from talking to you that you've seen a lot. So, you know, that gives
man,
you a certain amount of wisdom.
man, I lose a homie every day to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I sit back and just be, man, like like I said on my upload the other day, like, bruh, my uncles and my big brothers and big cousins or whatever, they weren't lying, bro, when they said that, bro. Half of the people you knew you grew up with is gonna be dead or in jail by the time y'all get grown, bro. And I can't even count on two hands. Like it's so many people that I done lost over the years. The very first death that really affected me was my little brother. Like that,
Yeah.
I had deaths before him, but honestly, the death that really affected me was my little brother. Like that was my wake up call right there. You know what I'm saying? Right before my graduation, I was graduating what May? I think when was graduation? Or was that prom? Either prom or graduation was May 18th. I believe it was graduation. June. No, matter of fact, that was prom, May 18th. So it was right before prom and graduation because May 18th and then June, I want to say 11th was my, no, June 12th was my graduation day. So yeah, prom then. So like right at the end of the year, December 13th, I lost my little brother. Gee, I could have quit school. I was on that verge of quitting school, all that shit. Gee, like I was that depressed. Like I was, bro, I ain't want to play football no more. I ain't want to do shit. Like college was out the window at that point.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was on some depressed shit. Like, bro, that's my little brother, bro. Like that nigga after me on my dad's side. I'm the oldest and he after me.
How
So now
many
I got
years apart were you guys?
we was just a year and a half.
Oh wow, so y'all was close in age.
Yeah, so it was like different mama, same daddy, but that's my blood, bro. That's my little brother, G. Like
Right.
that shit fucking with me right now. Like literally thinking about that shit, G. Like I hate that happened to him, bro. Like, man, but it
Well,
just
shit, you know shit's about to happen for you because when you go through a lot, you know what I'm saying, and you make the right changes, you can see just like what happened with your daughter. Shit just starts turning for you, you know. So
yeah,
it's all gonna happen.
it's all good. I don't be crying over spilled milk, but this just like a touchy situation when it comes to him, G. Like, cause he didn't get to live, G. Like, man, bro,
Yeah.
motherfuckers. I just honestly thank God every day that social media wasn't the way it was when my little brother died. Cause I would hate to see videos and you know what I'm saying. Like that's one thing that I can say that through the situation that I honestly am, am thankful for that nobody posting my little brother and smoking on my little brother. And you get what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers in my city sick, bro. Like, but I know one thing: if I was right there, they would have had to kill me too. So it is what it is, though, man. Rest in peace to my little bro.
Rest in peace. I feel like everybody has that one thing that just changes them forever. And you know what I'm saying? And you've had a couple of things. You know,
Yeah,
your daughter and your brother, you know, some good, some bad. And you had to go through a lot. So
yeah.
shit's on the rise. And like you said, people be now focused on different stuff. People be focused on trying to get their money and move to the next level.
We grown. I'm not a kid no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't be out here thinking streetwise and think I gotta think what's the next move for winter. I can't think about myself no more.
Right.
When I go to stores and all that shit, I don't think about myself. I gotta think about these little kids. I got nieces and I mean nieces and nephews I got now. Like I'm a really a old man out here, Kelly. Like I'm
You
really
like you
an
don't
old
know who you
man.
talking to. I'm grown out
Man,
here.
dude, I got so many nieces and nephews, bro. I can't even count the motherfuckers. There's so many, man. Like I'm so much of a goofy daddy, though. I ain't even gonna lie, Kelly. I feel for it. I let Winter open 3 of her gifts. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and you said I ain't doing that this year because I was
Yeah,
like, I don't even think Winter really knew when Christmas was last year because you was giving her gifts like the whole month of December, And then you was like, yeah, I ain't going this year. I ain't doing it.
I ain't even done Christmas shopping, but it's a few gifts that I did wrap up already and put them under the tree. And me, my little soft ass, like, go ahead, baby, you can open it. On some goofy shit. I'm goofy and soft, man. She gonna take advantage of that shit one day. I gotta grow out of that soft shit when it comes to her. I gotta be a tough ass daddy. Like, hell no, no.
Mm. But you know what? You grew a lot in that too. Because I remember, when you first got her, like, pretty much full time, and you was like, damn, how do y'all get kids to go to bed? Remember? And now you be like, oh, she in there sleep. Like, I'm like, okay, P, you a little
Oh
expert
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. I couldn't get her to go to man. I was a little soft ass nigga when I first started getting her and shit. Like I didn't know what to do. You gotta understand, Kelly. I'm a man and I'm a father of a little girl, so it's kind of. And then I'm by myself doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not with her mother. You know what I'm saying? So I can't ask another woman to step in her mother's place. So I gotta take care of all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was looking at it like I was just nervous and like, you know what I'm saying? Like I never raised a child before. I never so it all hit me at one time. Like I wasn't expecting this outcome when I first sat down at home one day thinking in my thoughts and went on not YouTube. I went on Google and started searching up fathers' rights and learning about the shit and then I end up finding some Illinois article about how the laws just changed and all that. And I went up there, got my ass up one day and went up there and filed this shit. And the rest was history. Like, and I didn't know it was going, you know what I'm saying, move the way it moved. All I want to do at the end of the day was see my baby and be able to take care of my baby. Here you got a question. Question about what? Don't snipe, just would like to know how I may donate to peace, daughter. I come in peace. Um, I mean, just donate if you want to. It's up to you. It really ain't that serious. The GoFundMe was for something else. It wasn't really for YouTube to come on here and be like, help me out and donate to my GoFundMe. It was actually for an interview that I was, you know what I'm saying? But I do got Cash App. I mean, just drop my Cash App, I guess, if you want to donate. I appreciate though to everybody that donate. But I'm on a whole different level. I got other shit that I'm planning on doing far as platforms and 2021 is just I feel like this my year. You know what I'm saying? This my year to get back on my feet and actually stand
Yeah,
on
you
my
gotta you gotta speak that shit into existence. It is gonna be your year. Shit, don't it's gonna be your year.
100. I
It's
really
gonna be
believe
mine
that.
too, because I'm focused, getting back to being more focused, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Big shout out to JJ and Janet J Pitts and Miss Fate. Cause they ain't have to
Yeah,
do that.
JJ, I saw him in here earlier, I think.
Yeah, I had seen them. Yeah, that's the only reason I really went live because I just want to just chop it up because motherfuckers see me go over there on her panel and then I don't even go live on my channel no more. So motherfuckers looking like so I just want to go live to just really just thank them because they ain't have to do that. And I'm sorry that whatever they did for me then turned into some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't
Right,
got time for that, bro. Like keep me out that shit. Leave them
right.
people alone. They ain't scamming nobody. They ain't scam me, and I don't understand why I'm being mentioned. I still don't see how those two. But it's all good. I cleared it up, and she understand, and hopefully I don't be brung up in that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? But Friday, did they say Friday? I think they said
Yeah,
Friday.
I think I heard it's Friday. I don't know if the video is still up or whatever, but I was asleep, so I didn't get to see it, but I heard about it. But I don't know if the video's up, but I'm pretty sure they said Friday.
Yeah, so when that time come, I'll share that link and send it out for my people can be over there and watch them people bless people, man. Like that's what this shit should have been about. When I first came on YouTube, when I was having money, when I was, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, I was all about blessing people. I stayed blessing people in my chat.
Yeah,
I was
you did.
always about that. I didn't gave shoes away and food. I tried to do the water thing. They turned that into a scam, which was never a scam because nobody got scammed out of no money. You
Right.
gotta get scammed out of money for it to be a scam. Like you can't send somebody some money and then just pop out and say it's a scam because you sent them some money. What you know what I did? See, this is the best thing to do. And I'm gonna speak to Pitts and JJ and Fake. If a motherfucker want to sit here and say you scammed them because they gave you their money, just send their shit back, and that ends everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh damn, Keys! I forgot all about that. I did get Keys had won a Bath and Body Works thing.
Oh
That
yeah, you
was like
used to
3-4
do a
years. That
lot of
was like 3
stuff.
years ago.
Yep, I remember that.
I forgot all about that. Here come my baby. Hold on. Yes,
And
baby.
then you did the pizzas. I think you
The
did
oven broke.
cash a few times. You did a lot of stuff.
The handle. Let me fix it. Let me see. Yeah, I let her open this damn oven set, this little kitchen set and shit. That's all she playing with. She supposed to be cooking me food. What you make? You're not telling me. What's broke, baby? What we talking about? Oh, the oven. Okay. I'll fix it, baby. Don't worry. I would turn my camera on, but I don't need nobody screen recording me and all. I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, because they even though we may make changes or some people make changes, some people still ignorant. So
They'll turn something into nothing, G. I ain't got time for that.
mm-hmm.
That's why I'd rather just come on, man. I done came on this motherfucker showing my face since day one, so I ain't got shit to hide. Like I've been doing this shit. But I ain't finna be putting my baby on no fucking for y'all can screen record. You know what I mean? Videos y'all done made on my child. I ain't got time for that shit.
It's a shame you have to be like that, but you do. You really do.
Yeah, you gotta protect what's yours at the end of the day, cause these people ain't gonna do it. They don't give a fuck.
And some people, they don't know, they
Did
don't
I
know
say
where.
thank you to Sophia? Thank you, Sophia. I forgot to say thank you to her. She had donated earlier. I had saw her on a post on Joy post, and she had said she donated, but I didn't even know. And I had looked at it before I went live, and she did. So thank you, Sophia. I
Oh, that
appreciate
was
that.
sweet, Sophia. Because
But
when you
yeah,
got kids, every little bit counts.
yeah.
Because they always need something. Something is, school clothes. They be growing out of them so fast.
See, I'm not in the streets no more, so I'm not getting no street money. And then I'm not working right now because of the situations and me keep losing fucking job dealing with this dumb. But
Oh, the pandemic and stuff.
that too. But shit, 2021, man, I'm coming, G. Just watch out, cause it ain't gonna be on YouTube though. So don't think I'm coming back to YouTube because I'm not. I don't care for this shit no more. I didn't build too many pages on this shit, and all of them got taken away. I still got a few pages, but I'd rather just not even. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't
It ain't no
put my
reason to come
business
back
out
to
there.
this shit to do this shit
Yeah,
no
man.
more. Because
I
I
don't even
really,
put my business out there like that. You know what I'm
yeah, and I
saying?
really feel like if we come back 5 years from now, the same people are gonna be arguing and fighting and beefing and putting up pictures and shit, goofy videos and shit. So I don't see why you should. I mean, if you do come back, it should be something different. It definitely shouldn't be coming back here to deal with this kind of goofy stuff. I think you definitely have a talent, but it's just the time here is war is it's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah, I let this shit get over my head because I was in too deep with this shit. I let it weigh in my life. And that was my biggest mistake, of letting this shit roll over and weigh in my life, like actually have weight in my life at one point in time. Like I was caring too much about it.
Yeah.
And once I got out that mode of even caring about this shit, it was over with. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the shit with my baby and them over there playing with my baby, that shit used to, Vicky and them know, Joy and them know, shit, motherfucker used to come to me, Pete, stop letting that shit get to you. Cause I used to come on and go ham. Once they mentioned her, that's what made me do half of the shit I did. But I didn't even do much. Half of the shit that I did ain't comparing to the shit that they done to us.
Oh no.
All I did was come on and joke these motherfuckers and play audios of them about each other, and they used to get mad at me about that. Only thing
Yeah.
that I harshly that exposed was that bitch having that package. Other than that, y'all can't say that I did anything else that was crazy.
Don't take me down memory lane.
Right, I ain't even. Right, I just started laughing because I started thinking about some shit. But that's like the only thing that motherfucker can say that. Oh, P, that's fucked up, P. I shouldn't expose that lady had that package, but the bitch kept playing with my daughter, talking about she had
Yeah.
she had court papers and the judge sent her this and one of them was talking about that she talked to the judge. All this weird ass shit that they was doing, bro. Like, so I
Yeah.
ain't had no choice with that. But other than
But
that,
you
they
know,
can't.
some people don't have any morals of when to stop. You know what I'm saying? They just they don't. They wasn't raised with it. They don't have it. And I think so some people, like you said, you would take it to a certain level with joking or whatever, but they can handle that, so they take it to a, a sick level.
Telling you, my very first live was me going at Rosebud and going back and forth with him for a few videos. Other people just put themselves in it.
Yeah.
Other people just came out the woodwork putting themselves in it. I ain't had no issues with none of these women on here. They start coming at me trying to defend this goofy while he over there playing with my daughter. But that nigga went and did that live with that bitch and Queen and that I ain't mean call her a bitch. I ain't on that, but the what the fuck the lady name is? You know who I'm talking about.
Who?
The co-host that was over
Oh
there with
yeah, I know
Black.
who you're talking about.
Yeah, her and Queen was up there on that live, and the nigga did that live talking about all that shit. Why you can't see your daughter? Why you touching on your daughter? All that bullshit. That's what
Perverted
took
stuff
this
that they
shit.
was just straight up making up, just making it
That's
up.
that's what took this shit to a whole nother level. Cause my next response was me and Joy did a live, and then after me and Joy did that live, I just went ham after that. It was over with. Motherfucker playing with my child, and I couldn't see her at the time, so I'm already dealing with this shit. And then you coming over here because you didn't heard me on Glib Talk talking about this shit and made up this whole narrative of why I can't see. Why she here now? Then why nobody talking about it?
Oh, what?
My baby been living with me for the last what 1.5 years. I went from seeing her for hours on the weekend to getting her days out the week to 4 days to 6 days. Now she live with me and I'm on my way to full custody where I ain't got to deal with this shit no more. I can move out the country if I want to with my baby. That's what type of timing I'm on. Like I'm actually on that because the motherfucker keep putting cases on me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta stand on my business and handle it the right way. I didn't want this to happen. I went in this to take my daughter away from her mother. Her mother pushed this situation and trying to stop me from. I don't know what she was trying to do because I still don't know. Cause I hope she don't want me. Regina know the reason why I stop fucking with her and why we not together and all that shit. So I know it ain't that she want me because she know she ain't gonna never get me back after that shit. Motherfuckers really left your boy for dead type shit, dude. So that's what made her keep Winter away. She was trying to hurt me, and at the end of the day, she hurting herself. As much as I hurt, my little hurt ain't compared to the hurt that she caused on herself. Cause my daughter here now, and she can't do nothing about it but make a false police report or a false DCFS case or some shit like that. I mean, that it is what it is though. Blessings to her. I don't wish her no ill will. That's my daughter mother at the end of the day. But I gotta protect myself. So shout out to my lawyer, man. I can't wait to bless that man, G, like 10 times over. Like bro. Without that man, I'd be nowhere in this situation. Like I swear, cause I would have lost it, G. Like he the reason why I be so calm and with this situation, cause the old me would have fucking lost it, G. Like, but that man always preached to me, G. Be the bigger person. It's gonna work out in your favor. Be the bigger person. Do this, do that. Don't do this. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit fucking with you. Hold that shit in. You got it. Motivating me to do this shit, G. And I really, and he a white man. My lawyer is a white man. So it ain't, don't think nothing about no race or none of that shit. Cause I got a lawyer that's a white man that's standing behind me with this shit. And I feel like he an angel from God. Like he heaven sent, G. Cause that man really, really, really stood by me through this shit, G. And if I ever get rich, I ain't gonna never forget about that man, G. Like definitely gonna bless him and his family, G. One day,
Yeah, because he
guaranteed
came
that.
out of like an angel out of nowhere.
An angel out of nowhere, G. I go to court one day and situation happened, and he seen the situation, and we get on the elevator, and some lady, I think I told the story before, some lady was on the elevator talking to me, and he was right there listening. Then me and the lady get out the elevator, walking and talking. He come out of nowhere. You got a lawyer? And the rest was history. Like, man, I thank God for that man every day, G. Because without him, G, I would not be this humble when it comes to my situation with my baby, and I would have never got this far. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that man is a blessing, G. And he don't even look like he don't. The crazy part about my lawyer, G, to be honest with y'all, he didn't even do file the right cases and shit like that. He was doing criminal shit.
Oh, for
But he,
real? I didn't know that.
yeah,
I thought he was a family attorney.
man, that man is not even a family attorney. Attorney. He just saw my situation, and some told him. Basically, what he told me is some told me it was something about you, G, and I just had to step in. And you know what I'm saying? It was that type of situation when he came to me and told me like, so that shit was like a meant to be, G. 'Cause I swear I wouldn't have got this far with him. I would have been gave up, G. I would have been gave up. Just honestly thinking about all the shit, I would have gave up a long time ago. Or I would have did something that would have got me 100 years or
A
no,
thousand.
for real though, like cause bruh, I know me, like that's why I think I gotta say it again. I thank God for my lawyer every day, bro. Like, man, that man don't know what he did for my life, bro, and my family life. Gotta think about me not seeing my child. Shit. She got a grandmother, she got uncles, she got aunties,
A gang of cousins.
a gang of cousins. Like, I gotta think about all of that, G. Like, man, bro, but she here. She here. And shit, y'all can see it yourself. She happy. Ain't nothing wrong with her. Ain't shit wrong with her. But when it's time to go to bed in about 30 more minutes, she gonna be, I'm not sleepy. Oh, yes, she is. You got school tomorrow. I'm sorry, baby. But I gotta get up for school, and so do you. Shit. This e-learning should be kicking my ass. I told you I was asleep when I heard when I was getting something live that was dead over there about this whole shit. I'm waking up from e-learning shit. I worked the whole shift. I'm waking up and man, but it's a blessing though. I be having fun with my baby G. Like we be having fun. And I
I'm
always try to do for her what I felt like I wanted to do as a kid. Even though she a girl, I wanted my daddy to bring me toys or let me open my gifts or you know what I'm saying? Or
right.
take me out or this the type of shit. That's why I try to do to her that I wanted done to me when I was a kid. They say once you have a kid, you can make up for all the times that you wanted somewhere didn't have anything to make sure your child experienced the things that you didn't or experience the things that you did. And I just want her to see that and I want her to know that daddy, long as I'm breathing, I'm gonna be here. We gonna find a way. We gonna make a way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be in your life. I'm gonna make a way to be in your life, no matter what. And
Right.
that's what I've been doing, G.
Through thick and thin, pee in winter.
Man. I should have kept my I could have kept my my they was just taking the videos and doing too much. That's why I shut that channel down. Remember I had the channel for me and Winter, the
Yeah.
Daddy Daughter Chronicles,
Mm-hmm.
Winter and P. Yeah, I shut that shit down because they was over there taking the videos and uploading them, talking about they kids having sex with my daughter and all this
Yeah,
weird
that shit
shit.
was so fucking perverted.
I ain't got time for that, G. That's why I just was like, man, look, I'm not putting my baby on no fucking YouTube, G. These people fucking psycho, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's anything that any of us expected. I bet anybody, like even in chat, like it's not what we thought it was gonna be when we first came on here, you know? It turned out to turn into something totally different.
facts.
So,
Cause I,
you thought you could open up because I remember like when I well, I closed down my Facebook many years ago, but when I was on Facebook, it wasn't like that. Everything was positive. I think because it's different with Facebook because everybody is like somebody that is your actual friend or something, or somebody you know, or at least mine was. So I didn't get no negativity. It was no, oh, bitch, when all that. It wasn't none of that. And so then when I came on YouTube, I thought it was kind of like an extension of Facebook. And you could be the same way, but it's totally different.
right. It was a learning experience, though. I can give YouTube that. It was a big learning experience. It was a learning experience to not let this shit go over your head.
And
Cause
I
the
think the
people,
important thing is not to to have your share of it or whatever, then let it run its course and, move on. But some people, I think, I look at, some things and I think some people just like to argue. And I think some people maybe didn't have friends when they was coming up in life or something. So this is the closest thing they had to like a friendship group. Um, but like you were very popular growing up. So for you, this is not the only place you had a social life.
right.
And same as me. But I think some people when they don't have anything else, and that's why they take it so seriously. And
I
so
think you're right about that. I think that's why they take it so serious. Cause I never took the shit serious. Only thing I took serious was my baby. Like all the rest of the shit, it was just some funny YouTube shit. It wasn't like I didn't. Once I cut this shit off, I was back on the block, or you know what I'm saying. I wasn't thinking about this shit. This shit had her whole no weight in my life, like
Well,
no
I know
weight.
that's
Like,
the thing me and Vicky used to always talk about. We would be like, people be thinking we all caught up. We would cuss a motherfucker out and be like, okay, good night, and go to sleep. And we
bruh,
didn't even care.
I used to come home, G, like not knowing what the fuck happened. Motherfucker used to literally have to tell me what happened. Like I never was in too deep with this shit, G. Like motherfucker used to literally have to sit down and tell me, all right, this happened, or go watch this, or do this, and half of the time, I ain't gonna lie, we was popping on live, just going in, just off the strength, like
Hmm.
fucking with our people. We were just going in off the strength. We didn't even have to know what the fuck was going on. G. You just couldn't
Right.
tell us nothing about our people. You couldn't sit here and be in the background telling me something about one of my people. I'm gonna turn it on you. And I wish I
Right.
wasn't that way. Now looking at the way everything is now, I wish I wasn't that way, but I can't lie and say I wasn't like that because I was.
Yeah, it was like you said, it was a learning experience. And then now to see that it's just a repetitive circle, so it's no need in even like getting
Never going to end. Gee, somebody
yeah.
literally have to get hurt for this shit to end. And even if that happened, the shit probably don't even end. Like I really I got real shit that goes on in the streets like on a daily basis. So I can't sit here and be worried about somebody across state when it's a nigga right around the corner from me. out the
Right.
gate. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Or some shit
Well,
like
I
that.
think, and I think the time that they allot to it is a lot. Like you know my schedule and how I am. Um, we don't be having. You got winter, and everybody that we dealt with basically worked, and so we didn't have time to sit there and watch every single video and do dumbass videos every single day, all day. You know what I'm saying? When we had time, we'd pay attention to it. When we didn't have time, we didn't have time. Remember, that's why people got so money team. They gonna take 2 weeks to respond. Yeah, motherfucker, we didn't have time till
Bro,
now.
you know how many breaks I done took off YouTube? Like this ain't the first time I done just went ghost and said, fuck this shit. You remember when Rosebud used to bag me to go live? Like he was
Oh
so
my
bored.
god, that
He
used to
couldn't
be
beef with
so
nobody else. Like
funny.
the beef went the same. So he used to bag me to go like, Pete Money, why you ain't want? The man used to call my phone, Kelly. The
I
man,
remember that.
the man used to blow my phone up. Why you not talking about me? Why you not going live? G? And it got to a point where it was irritating, G, but it was some funny shit though. The shit like that, cool. It was funny then, but it just went to the stream, and it is what it is. G. Bygones is bygones. I ain't checking for nobody, so I hope they ain't checking for me type shit. Y'all still
Yeah.
gonna be the same people in my eyes, but I ain't gotta come on here and play 1,000 live. Like I heard the man was chasing a trainee a month or two ago. I didn't come live and
Oh,
like I used to do and break that shit down and show the people. No, I let that shit ride. You know what I'm
I
saying?
did. I
'Cause he ain't
did. I
fucking with me.
did hear about that. I did go
Man,
watch it.
motherfucker sent me screen record after screen record after screen record when it comes to this nigga G. And it got to a point where I told people to don't do it because I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fucking with me. I'm not fucking with him.
Right.
It's been like that since day one. Once he started fucking with me, that's when I started going at him. Other than that, I ain't got shit back because that's who my issue was Rosebud. That's why I always mention him. I never had no issue with nobody. They intertwined themselves into this bullshit. I had
Yeah.
no
Then,
issue
like you
with
said, and there's
nobody but
been
one person.
yeah, and then like you said, then everybody want to pile on because I guess they was probably punks in high school and they probably didn't I don't know. And then I see what I see on here is instigators. There's some good people, of course, great people. Um, there's some working people, and then there's just a lot of diehards that this is all they focused on. You know what I'm saying? And so it's you got the instigators in there trying to instigate stuff. You got the like some people I just think like to argue. You got those, so it is what it is. And I've even went to other, parts of YouTube, and I was I was on this one part of YouTube, and it was these old ladies. People, when I say old, I know I'm older compared to you, but I'm saying like grannies, with the gray hair and
70s
stuff.
and
And they
80s,
was on
man.
there cussing each other out. I was like,
I'm
oh
pretty
no.
sure. Shit, that's who own this motherfucker. People grandmas. Like literally people grandmas on this motherfucker cussing these people out and shit. I'll be like, man, bro. And then my mom be watching this shit. So I definitely had to stop doing, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just a lot of shit that I couldn't even fuck with. They used to bring that shit up. Bro, I wasn't lying when I said my mama watch this. She done came in the chat plenty of times just cause y'all ain't catch this shit. Just don't
Right.
y'all goofy.
They didn't know who she was.
Y'all tried that shit over there about my mom and y'all whole chat flipped on y'all goofy ass. I'll never forget that night. This
Yeah,
nigga
because
got
I
that.
remember I wasn't even like really kicking it with y'all then. And when they put the picture up, I'm like, okay, well, that was a fail because his mom is pretty. So I don't understand what that was supposed to be doing. But they was just sick. At that point, you had tore into them so bad, they just had to do
That was
something.
Tamika ass. Tamika gave them all my
Oh,
fucking.
yeah, that's
She
right.
gave them my daughter pictures, my baby mama pictures, my mama pictures, my brother's pictures, my sister Facebook page. Tamika was doing all that grimy ass shit for no. She from my city doing that shit though. That's what made it so. Like she was the only person on my friends list, and I only added her because she was from Chicago.
Because
Other than
she
that,
was
I
from
would have
your
never
area.
added her.
Yeah.
She was from Chicago, so I'm looking at her. I thought Tamika was an older lady. I had respect for her to the point I was calling her mama, like I do in real life. Any elderly lady or
Right.
anybody mama, one of my homies mama, or you know what I'm saying, or a woman just walking down the street and I open the door for her. There you go, mama. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's just how I am. I'm a respectful young man in the streets. That's just how I rock. I call every older, respectful lady mama and shit like that. So it wasn't like, no, that's my mama. No, it was just on some respectful, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole time, this lady about 28 years. No, let me stop. I'm just playing. I don't
My
want no
eyes,
smoke with Tamika.
because I'm laying here because I've got a headache, and so I'm laying here talking. I got my eyes closed, and when you did that, my eyes just popped open like, oh shit.
No, I was just playing. Tamika got a lot going on with her life, but to speak on her situation just a little bit, not even to like downplay it or none, but somebody and well, everybody, speaking for myself too, should look at the situation that happened to this woman and take into consideration that that shit can happen to you. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, sitting here playing with people, kids and families, saying that they can't talk, their kids can't talk, their kids can't walk, their kids can't do that and do this, and then something happened to you, or even to sit here and lie and say you 95% that a man then raped his child, and then a week later this happened to you. That's fucking sad, G. And I don't wish
Right.
that on nobody. So I ain't playing. I ain't gonna never come on here. I could have easily went live and played with her situation as many times she didn't play with my baby on here. I could have, but that shit wasn't in me. I can't kick somebody while they down like that. So
Right.
what I did was sent her well wishes and moved on about my life. Am I feeling some type of way? Am I hurt or am I sad or am I no? The fuck?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, remember, I'm coming after your real lives. Okay, well, God had other plans. And the plan was for me to move on from this shit and you to whatever going on with your life. So that's it. That's all. So motherfuckers can take that and run with it and create a story. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I'm speaking nothing but facts. This the truth. Like motherfuckers gotta watch what they doing out here, G, because you never know how that shit'll come back on you. It don't. It can't. It might not even be you. It can pass down to your kids.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
so I had to take that into consideration, G. Like, let me
Yeah.
fall back from this shit, G. If I do something that I ain't, I can come back from. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Right.
sometimes you gotta think about that. So
It's a
just
crazy YouTube world.
man, it's full of issues, man. It's something new every day type shit.
No, it's really not though.
No, I
It
know. That's why I laugh.
it really ain't nothing new. It's the same shit,
That's
different
literally why
day.
I laugh, G, because this shit the same shit, different day, bro. Different
Because you
year.
remember one day, I think this was in the last couple of days, I was trying to catch you up and you was like, wait, what? They still? And I was like, yeah.
I thought everybody was cool. I thought, you know what I'm saying? I don't be expecting this shit to last. Listen, bro, if ain't nobody dead or died in your family, ain't nobody in your family got hurt. Now I can't now I feel the way I feel, and I hope everybody feel like this. If it's fuck me forever. I hope everybody
Forever.
feel that way. Even the people who dislike me, I hope they feel the same way I feel. They feel that way towards me. Fuck me
Keep it like
forever.
that. Yeah,
Keep
I'm
it
with
that
that.
way.
I'm with that.
So I be looking at this shit like street wide, like, because I be having shit going on in my city. Like, I can't get in too deep where the point I'm ready to pull up on one of these motherfuckers on YouTube and literally hurt them. Because I was at that point and shit did happen, but I'm glad it didn't escalate to a motherfucker getting 100 years and you know what I'm saying over no YouTube, bro. What the fuck I look
Yeah,
like?
and all they're gonna do is call the police. Cause half these people you can tell they ain't never been a part of
Man,
no
they had
action in
my
real life.
probation officer. They had my probation officer 3 years after I got off probation number. Like, I literally made Winter on house arrest. I think that's when we like literally made her because that's all we was doing. It was being in the crib. We was in the crib. I couldn't run the streets no more. So I was in the crib and we ended up making a baby. And Lord behold, 3 years later, I'm on YouTube and these motherfuckers talking about they didn't call my fucking probation officer. I'm like, bro, I ain't been on probation in 3 years, 3 years, bro. Like, what the fuck
So
y'all
you
call me?
know, so you know if you really if somebody really did pull up on somebody, the first thing they're gonna do is call the police because they trying to, you know what I'm saying? So it's not even worth it.
Nah,
And
this shit ain't worth it, man.
you got your whole future ahead of you, and you don't need that shit, no shit like that on your record. And you got to explain to a job, well, this guy on YouTube did this to me, so I
Yeah,
have
how goofy that look. How I look like going to the block telling my guys like these niggas on YouTube, and they knew I was doing YouTube. Remember, I used to go live on the block with the guys.
Uh-huh.
A few times. I tried not to show too much, but a couple times I did, and they took that shit and ran with it, right?
Ran with it.
But I done went live on so the guys knew I was doing YouTube, and they didn't knew this goofy shit was going on though. But they knew I was doing this shit on some funny shit, fucking with motherfuckers and shit. Cause a couple guys was watching this shit, and I go live on the block. But other than that, G, what I look like going to tell them, like, bro, I'm in tour with this motherfucker. G, he's staying. I'm gonna just speak what's the name of city? California. You from Cali, right? Yeah, California. Yeah. I'm beef with a motherfucker from Cali, man. How y'all beefing? What he do to you, man? He talking shit on YouTube, man. I'm for pull up on. How they gonna look at me, bro? Like P Money, you don't get your goofy ass up out of here, dude.
No, I remember when my son came over one time and me and Victoria had went live and we was talking about how the live went. And then my son was like, where is this nigga at? And I was like, oh, he's, in another state. And so my son was like, oh, like that was just it. Because they more, I think a lot of, they're not gonna go back and forth with nobody on YouTube. Like they trying to figure out, okay, nigga, where are you? How do we hook up? That kind of thing. But if it's just gonna be yelling on YouTube, they not finna be into that.
Nah, man, that's some goofy shit, man. My niggas will look at me like a straight clown if I come to them talking about I'm beefing. Especially and they know what type of nigga I am. They'll be like, P Money, you want some clown
shit. What are you doing? Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you? What? A nigga from where? And over what?
Right.
That nigga ain't did shit to you, nigga. The fuck? Like they'll be on that type of vibe. Like, bro, you a whole goofy. Like,
yeah, that's what when I was telling me and Victoria telling my son about it, he was like, so then what if they that far away? What's the point of like arguing with them? We like you would have to. You don't understand. He like, yeah, okay. Like they can't even take you serious. And I remember Rosebud used to be like, you ain't told your sons for what? You ain't gonna tell us where you are. So I mean. What are they
that nigga
do?
Rosebud, one thing that he used to say that used to be so funny to me, he was like, hey, P Money, nigga, your daddy and your brothers and them, they own something, but you ain't on none. I was like, bro, you was a whole goofy. Like, well, like, come on, bro. If you, cause you peep how they ain't never used to, you know what I'm saying, go that far. They ain't never used to bring those type of shit up. And I know they didn't search and look. I remember one day they had, I think that was John Frank goofy ass, had somebody else talking about that was my daddy, which was my teacher, and he just called me son. Been knowing that man for 15 years. He called me son, and you took that and ran and said this man was my daddy, trying to put him up and shit. Like, it should be crazy, man. But
or put up my house from 15 years ago. Like, okay,
like that should be goofy. But yeah, that was one thing that nigga used to always say. Yeah, the P Money, his family, they own something, but he ain't on nothing. Okay, keep it that way, bro. Like, how you sound though, my nigga? That's just like me saying that both of your brothers crackheads. That mean you a crackhead.
That's what I was just
and that's exactly what I used to say because it low key was true. I ain't throwing no shots, but it was true.
But it was true. That was facts. But you know what? I think sometimes on this YouTube too, we all come from different areas, different growing up styles, different lifestyles. So I think a lot of people do, counter transference, like because they brothers is on drugs, they gotta assume that everybody brothers be on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Or because they live a life a certain way. Oh, everybody must, live life this way. No, everybody's different, and everybody got somebody, that they get along with their family, that they don't. It's just everybody's regular, but everybody comes from life in a different way, and they think that everybody lives like that. Like I heard somebody say, I can send DCFS to your kid's house, and I'm pretty sure something will happen. Like what? My daughter don't do nothing but go to work every day. She smoke a little bud, but it's legal out here. So I mean, what they gonna do? They're gonna walk around the house. They're gonna see.
See, that was That was my problem, Kelly. Not to cut
What?
you off. That was my problem though. I
What?
was I was showing too much. I was too real for YouTube in the
Yeah.
beginning and shit.
Yeah.
So I came off like I come off as myself in the streets. I want this
Mhm.
humble ass. You know what I'm saying? I was just reckless with this shit because it was YouTube. I didn't think this shit was this deep. Like, so I'm
Right.
coming this shit off the block on some. Let's get it. It's some funny shit. I'm finna roll up 1,000 blunts. We finna get high and chill, G. And they turned this shit into a whole. He's a gang. Remember they talk. Remember? Oh man, this shit brings back so many memories.
They done
Hey,
made up
dude,
so many narratives, huh? About us
Joe,
all.
Kelly, do you remember when these people said that I was this conspiracy? Because I can't even say the word. Goddamn. What's the word? Cause I can't even say it. I ain't even finna fuck with them C's, man. Like
Doing a
God.
conspiracy?
No, contributor or some shit to
Oh.
to some gang members downtown or something. Remember they came up
Oh
with this whole
wow. I didn't even hear about that one.
what? These motherfuckers said that I was downtown, like on some you watch the show Power, like on some power shit, G. Like they was tweaking on this bitch all because I showed some weed and some fucking money, bro. I'm smoking weed and I'm fucking showing money, and they took that shit and had this big
Oh,
old
you was a drug kingpin then.
man. That bitch said I was downtown. She said that when she FaceTimed me, little stalking that time, I was downtown waiting on somebody to pick up the drugs or some goofy ass shit. Y'all never forget that
Oh,
shit, bro.
you was the connect
I
too.
was
You was doing it
I was
all.
that nigga. You hear me on YouTube, goofy ass shit, bro. Like, what type of shit y'all
You was
on,
the
bro?
connect. Oh my god! Because they would just look up stuff and then make stuff up. Oh my god! Remember the raid that was done on your house, but you was
Oh
on
my
live.
God, Jesus, Kelly. You- Remember they
And
watched
she
the
was on her
police
channel talking about,
brainwashing?
yeah, they raiding his house right now. And you just pushed the live button and we was all rolling like, oh my
Man, that
God,
shit
this
was
lady is
funny as hell.
crazy.
Yeah, Tamika was she did the most on here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
But
all
then it
over.
got to a point where I was like, okay, the people that listen to her are stupid now. Because this shit that she be making up was just too far fetched.
See, they dislike for me so bad, like they didn't give a
Didn't
fuck
believe
what a
anything.
motherfucker then came up with all types of shit over the years with this shit.
Well, what
And
about
they,
me? I was with a white man. I was with a slave situation. I was
man,
I was doing
it's all
I was
good, man.
homeless. Every time I went to a different room to do my lives, I had moved. I was like, okay, you guys gotta stop with this shit. People do go to different rooms in the house.
Man,
Oh, but you should hear the latest. Now I live on. Oh, well, you didn't even hear about. I didn't even tell you about this. Now I live in a one. I'm renting a room, but I'm on public assistance. What?
Kelly, just pay your bills every month. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm in a
These
one
people
room. Do they
crazy,
give
bro.
public assistance for what? Renting a room? I didn't even know they did that, but okay.
Man, look, these
I,
people can say I jumped off a bridge for a lot. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, they ain't gonna stop, and I'm not gonna keep going with them.
yeah.
Just it is what it is. Like I got too much to lose at the end of the day to be.
Well, the fact that we not in none of this shit. You not even on here hardly ever, and they still keep talking about us. It's like I feel like if I was to come back to this shit in 5 years, I would still have people. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, where's she been? She
Going
must have been
into the
homeless.
fourth, Kelly, we actually going into the fourth year on this motherfucker. So it's
Yeah.
damn near 5 years already. Like this shit posted dead 2 years ago. Like this shit was over. Like I've been stopped this shit. Like
Yeah,
I
you have.
dropped this shit a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But I used to come back and motherfucker keep on fucking with us. So I used to come back and just strictly play their video. I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Didn't even do uploads and make videos and all that shit. Remember I was doing back then? I stopped doing that. All I did was strictly go live and play their audio. That's it. That's
And then
it.
they would go nuts and get mad over that.
Go
Oh, we didn't have, but
crazy,
you know
bro. They
what would be so good if we could do like because we just been naming some crazy times. I can think of a lot more too. Like if we did like a review of all the, no, we couldn't do that though, because
No,
everybody.
because if I do it, I'm gonna do it for both sides just to make it fair for motherfucker. Won't even get opportunity to even, because I'm not getting back in this shit. So if
Yeah,
I
that's what I
do,
was saying. We can't even do that because people would get in their feelings.
yeah, I ain't even.
It'd
If I
be
do it,
fun
I'll
for
make
like
it
our
fair.
people just to laugh, but then everybody else would get in their feelings, so it ain't even worth it.
Yeah, it ain't even worth it. I don't even want no part shit. I can come on and do memories and look at old lives that we done and do it that way, but they still gonna get mad because we had some lives, man, and I got
Oh my
all my
god,
videos downloaded, every last one of them, from pages that were took, all that. I got them.
I
So
know, I know
we,
you do.
if motherfuckers are getting their feelings over that old shit, so I just rather not even,
Yeah, not even unbury it, huh? Just leave it buried.
because we did some shit without even doing nothing. Like motherfuckers, man, what? Motherfuckers used to make 1,000 lives and off our one live, bro. Like how motherfuckers not sleeping at night. See, I always
Oh
fell asleep.
god.
I always tuck myself in at nighttime type shit.
Especially after we would laugh at them for 3 hours, shit, we would be tired. We'd
Man,
be like, shit, it's a wrap. It's time to go to sleep. My stomach hurt. I've been laughing so hard. Shit.
bro, I
And don't
swear I
bring out
used
the
to.
old Vicky Love videos because then that'd just really hurt people's feelings.
Nah. Remember, I used to shit. Joy had my password to multiple channels. They used to go live on their own and do a show and go
Mm-hmm.
crazy. I still got them videos. I
Oh
remember
my
they
god.
was so mad that Joy went to Disney World. I still got that video. They was mad as hell about that shit. Remember Honisha?
Uh-huh.
I ain't mean to call her Honisha, but that's her name. But remember when she she was supposed to, Black was supposed to send her kids to Disney World?
Oh
You-
yes.
you was
Remember they tried to start a rumor that you and Joy went to Disney World together?
Damn.
You didn't know about that?
No, I thought she supposed to came to Chicago though.
Oh yeah, that too. That too. Like I said, they put out 1 million.
Oh yeah, they did say that because she went live on my page. Right. Yeah.
They would just come up with stuff every
They was
time.
coming up with all types of weird ass shit. G, like she used to be fun. It was fun while it lasted. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
I did have fun on YouTube, so I ain't gonna sit here and act like all of it was weighing on my life and all. I'm this victim ass nigga. Nah, but only thing that was weighing on my life was the shit. Motherfuckers playing with my baby
Yeah,
name, got my
because people is low
court date.
lives and they don't know how
Yeah.
to just stay. They don't have no type of. I mean, just some of the stuff is just gross. I don't even know how people think it's funny to put up people's dead relatives and stuff. Like, who's laughing at that? That shit is ridiculous to me.
The Robinsons is doing a live Friday night on Cynthia's channel. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Cynthia. Shout out to Cynthia.
Oh
I'm
yeah, shout out to
subscribed.
Cynthia. I am too. I
Yeah, I'm
saw she.
subscribed. Hey Nunya, if I'm not around, let me know. I want to be there though. They want me there. I want to be there though, and I do want to support. Cause like I said, man, what the Robinsons and Jen and Jay Pitts did, then have they didn't have to do that. Like, and
Yeah,
I
that was
don't.
really nice.
Yeah, I don't know what the whole situation with. I just don't know why I'm being mentioned in it because it's two different things. Like if they sent something I GoFundMe around, I'm not mad at them about that because they was doing it in good grace. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
From what I heard from Lovely, she said that she sent it to you and was like, this a father who going through a situation. She didn't say this is a father who need a Thanksgiving meal or uh
Right.
whatever they, you know what I'm saying, whatever they did for the homeless or whatnot. Like, so don't put me in that shit, bro. Like, chill off me, bro. It's all good though.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'm glad she let me come up to clear that up, and hopefully I can just stay out of it. And like I
Yeah,
said,
that was cool. She let you just come up and just give your
say
give
that
your thought on it. It was short, sweet, and to the point. Not that
because
was
I didn't want them to keep like, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to the
pushing
shit.
that.
Yeah, like keep pushing it, like, and then trying to hide my name like it's something to hide. Like it, nah, I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna say it myself. Yes, I gotta go fund me, but it ain't got nothing to do with YouTube and all this shit. I really got something going on. My court date December 23rd. Like this shit serious. Like I'm shaking this shit. So like I never wanted to get this far, but only reason it would have been over with, but the judge gave her a chance to get a lawyer,
because once this shit happened, they don't want her to double back and be like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And this is
Yeah.
gonna be her fourth lawyer. Every lawyer this lady then ever got then dropped her because of the
Damn.
shit she doing to me. So, but hey, December 23rd, man, like it's a whole new life to me. I'm going to 2021, a whole new man, G, and
That's
just
right.
know it's only up from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I didn't want them to just keep on like I didn't want them to just have something else to talk about. Like she's saying it now. I don't want it to be another lie with her or somebody else talking about some. Oh, they did it. They gave the meal to P, or they gave the money to P, or you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna thank
Just.
them because they ain't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever y'all got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. Like,
Right.
I honestly speaking, from the outside looking, I support whoever, you know what I'm saying, putting the effort to help some homeless or whatever. I'm not finna look at everything as a fucking scam, bro. That's our problem, bro. Like, I
And
can't
we.
tell nobody else about what happened with their money or nothing like that. But at
Right.
the end of the day, G, if you felt any type of way of that finna happen, you shouldn't even gave him the money, G. Like this just give like I said, Z, to clear all this shit up, to stop it in the door, I would have sent that lady money back and there wouldn't been else shit else to talk about. Like for real. Like I hate that shit, bro, because they did that shit to me and I tried to actually do some well, I did do something good, but I
Yeah,
shouldn't
you
have brought
did.
that shit to YouTube because at the end of the day, I told everybody I didn't want nobody to do nothing. I didn't want nobody money, none of that shit, bro. And they begged me to donate to me for that shit, bro. And
Yeah.
one motherfucker donated out of the other four people. One person donated was had this whole setup in their mind. They didn't even let this shit happen. They just went straight for they fucked their own setup up. I said, you know what, huh? Here go your $30 right here.
Yeah,
like
and that's the
like
thing. I think that some people, I don't know. It's just some people, I don't know, because on this YouTube, I don't, how do I say this? A lot of stuff I don't be believing, so I just let it go in one ear and out the other. And then as long as we not involved in it, I don't have no dog in the fight. So for me, if I see somebody say they did something good, I just take it as face value. Okay, they did something good. That's cool. That's a blessing. I don't be wanting to know where and how and what and that's not really not my business. I just be happy to see people, reach out and do something good because shit, it's a pandemic out here. People hungry.
man, people probably really needed that shit, G. Like
Hmm.
it's the times we living in, bro. It's a fucking sad situation. I'll be driving on the E-way. If I stop at McDonald's or something, and I always get that shit away. Getting off the
P,
E-way
I
and
saw.
shit
I
like
was.
that.
It was so sad. I was getting a burger from this place out here, and it was a little black girl in there. She looked like she might have been a teen mom or something, and she was like scraping up all her change, and she told her little boy, he looked like he was about 4 or 5, and she was like, "I'm gonna give you the hamburger, and I'll eat the fries, okay?" Like they was about to share a meal. P, that damn near broke my fucking heart. I just I was like, "What type of meal? What type of meal are you getting?" And it was a kid's meal, so that wasn't gonna feed neither one of them. And I said, "Okay, what do you want?" And so then she was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah," because I had a little boy before. You know what I'm saying? So I was, and I know that wasn't gonna fill both of them up. So
Right.
people do things in their own way, and who am I to judge when other people try to do something nice?
Yeah, I don't look at everything as a scam, G. And if a person feel like they got scammed out, they money, they hard, they got a right to. But me on the outside looking in, I feel like if somebody feel like they scam, I just send them their money back, and that shit did it all, right? Once you
Right.
got your money back, you shouldn't have nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I mean. If somebody's not happy, but that's another thing too. Like I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't know. Yeah, that's the best way to handle it.
Just to dead it. That I'm just
Right, just to
looking at
end
it
it
at a
all.
point of view on the outside looking in, just to shut a motherfucker up, like 'cause that shit irritating, bro. Every time I'm for try to do something good, y'all put this jacket on a motherfucker talking about they scamming or some goofy ass shit, man. I wouldn't even. That's why that's why I can't do shit on here, bro.
But
Like
some of these things, it been 3 years, and people like, I want my $15. I'd be like, girl, if you don't stop thinking about that money, look, this is what my grandmother used to tell me. If you try to do something good and the person don't use it for what they supposed to use it for, let God worry about it. Just whatever. You just know next time. But to be arguing with somebody over $15 for 2 or 3 years, that's not. I can't do that.
It's pointless. Like, man, like a lot of this shit be setups, man.
Because you remember Tamika and what's her name? They was arguing behind chicken. I was like, are you fucking serious?
They was arguing
her
about all
chicken.
types of shit. Kelly, don't take me back, bro. Like, cause before the shit even stopped, bro, they was just arguing about the party and the boyfriends and shit. Don't start.
Yeah, I don't know if you know. I ain't even gonna say their name, but they was like, I bought your kids chickens and it was $15 and I want my $15 back. Are you
I remember
fucking
that shit.
kidding me?
I remember motherfucker got mad and motherfucker won't come to the hospital and be their friend or meet them at the protest and all that shit. I remember all that shit, bro. I got it. If you mention it, P Money got it. You know that. Or one of my people got it on the V.
And I'm like, you gonna fight over fighting her? I mean, not fighting, is they really fighting, but you arguing with her years later behind some chicken? I cannot.
That's why I can't even hold no grudge against these people that then did the most on this motherfucker. I just shit, it's fucking forever. That's not holding a grudge. That's just standing on my business. If it's fuck me, it's fuck me forever.
Forever.
I don't got no grudge against nobody. I can come on here and laugh and get a respects to them, even though I don't even fuck with them. It's just I'm gonna speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? The shit that went on with Tamika, I don't feel no type of way, but I don't wish that shit on nobody.
No,
that's the honest truth. You think I'm at home wishing something really happened to this lady? If anything, out at that time, I'm gonna speak from that time and my mindset, because some shit was happening offline. So from from coming from me and my point of view, I was on some shit with my sister and them types. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
beat this bitch playing with y'all niece, and that's what they was on. But it was a whole.
Thank God it didn't
you know what I'm
happen.
saying? Thank God it didn't happen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was a situation where a motherfucker pulled up and husband in the car, and you know what I'm saying? Something could have happened, and it wouldn't even been because of him. It would have been because of the shit. So I would look crazy as hell, bro. Like,
yeah,
you gotta think about all that shit.
He would have probably, I mean, I don't want to say, but he would have been probably hurt really bad because he was already frail. You know what I'm saying? So then,
all for some YouTube shit and people playing with
then here we go, them pressing charges against you, and you know, fuck that.
That shit would have been goofy as hell. So a lot of that shit I do, like, I don't want to say the word regret because everything happened for a reason, but a lot of that shit I shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely have things I regret. Yeah, I definitely do.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard. I should have just let a lot of shit just blow over because at the end of the day, I knew it wasn't true, but it was fucking with me. Can't nobody come on no platform or nowhere come to anybody in their face and be like, they 95% sure that he touching on his daughter. Bitch, if you don't go tell the police that, where DCFS at? Go tell one of them doctors at the hospital. Gee, get that baby out that fucking house now. Don't come on YouTube telling these motherfuckers.
Right.
Your first thing was supposed to go to the police with your information. That's what kind of blew me, Joe, because it's like shit happening like that for real. And for y'all to play with that shit against somebody and y'all know that shit ain't true, it's fucked up, G. Because there's a little girl right now while we on this live getting touched by one of her family members.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
I could never stand that whole calling DCFS on people thing because it's like, y'all know y'all taking them workers off real cases. They already overworked. They can't get to see all the kids now because y'all doing this. If a kid somewhere really is getting beat, you know what I'm saying right now. But they this fake call that you did. That shit, that pissed me off.
Like, that shit used to bother me, G. That's why I went so hard when it came to that shit, because it was like, man, y'all doing too much, bro. Like, chill, bro. Like, y'all can't be that serious. Like, I'm never finna sit at home and think like this and come up with this whole story and plan, like, oh, who did this to their child, or who did that to their child.
And
No.
then their imagination be so vivid because that's when I think I got a little discouraged with the whole thing, because when people can't find nothing now, they just lie. I heard somebody say, I'm gonna put it out there, whether it's the truth or a lie. I was like, ain't this a bitch?
Shit, the person we speak on said that shit a
Yeah,
million
that's I was
times.
just about to say, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. What the fuck? A lot of
When
shit
she
was
said
just
that
like,
shit, I was like, okay, well, how do we compete with this? Because you're just gonna straight out lie. And then when we don't respond, they be like, well, why you ain't responding, Money T? Because it's a fucking lie.
it's a fucking lie. What the fuck? They used to, bro, I swear to God, this man used to fucking hawk me down, bro. Why you ain't going live today, P Money? Like on some missing me type shit, G. Like the Rosebud can't even lie, G. The nigga used to enjoy like going back and forth with me and me only, not all these
Yeah, he
naysayers.
did. He did.
Me and him
Shout
had
out to
some
him. I'm
fun.
glad he got successful with
Yeah,
his little
shout out to him though.
page.
I don't wish his little crackhead ass no ill will, but
See,
real
I was
shit.
trying to put it on a good note.
Nah, that's a good note. Black know he a crackhead. That ain't like no joke. He know what's going on. We ain't gotta act like, you know what I'm saying? He still gonna call me a deadbeat. So keep it that way. If it fuck me, it's fuck me forever. I ain't finna. I'm gonna big you up, but I'm still gonna say the same shit I've been saying to you for the last 3 years.
Yeah,
Why I'm bigging you up? I'm not a phony ass nigga. I'm not finna apologize and I know I ain't sorry. You
right.
get what I'm saying? I'm not finna tell nobody I apologize and I know I ain't fucking sorry. That's
Right. And the whole apology thing, I'm so over the whole YouTube apology thing.
man.
I
Look,
just
we ain't even gotta go down that world. You know how we run.
no, I'm just saying, I'm just tired of the whole apology thing. It's I'm done with it.
It's pointless, G. Like
I'm tired of seeing the apologies, hearing the apology videos, all that shit. Nobody. I don't think nobody should apologize no more, because it
it's
just
pointless, G. If I
yeah.
apologize to you, you still gonna go do the same shit you was doing yesterday. We can sit here and have a dialogue and talk about movies and or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can drop the link right now, Kelly. Somebody can come up that me and you both dislike, can come up here and we can kumbaya and talk about movies, talk about life and all this goofy ass shit. They're gonna be right back over there making videos about me
Yep.
tomorrow. So
Oh yeah.
what I look like?
Yeah, because at this point, it's obsession. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of, I think, obsession, compulsive behavior, like some people just can't help themselves. Like they just cannot. So and and that's another thing with this YouTube. Like I said, it goes back to like, I think people don't really have a lot going on, because you just, with anything in life, you have to measure it. Like, you can't, even though you may love your girl, you can't be with her 24 hours a day, because you got to get things done in life. Even though you love winter, shit, you can't even be with her 20, you know what I'm saying? And people can't be on YouTube 24 hours a day and then be successful in other things. So, but I
It's
think some
impossible,
people,
G.
yeah, but I
It's
think some
impossible.
people are more worried about YouTube success or whatever that means than, real life success. And if you don't have an even balance of real life, like I see some people on here and I just be wondering, like, do you have a hobby? Do you like to bowl? Do you like to, the people back east, do you
Football
ski?
is my hobby. You know, once
Yeah, you like sports? Like,
that's
why?
my thing. Like
Yeah, why are you on here like all day? But hey, that's their thing. If that's what they love, then hey, more power to them. I'm happy for them. Shout out to them. I hope it works out.
that's one thing
But
I can say about our side over here, quote unquote money team. Our whole ordeal, we never had like we never was on this bitch all day. People actually worked
mm-mm.
on this side. Like they was over there going live constantly and motherfuckers typing this. Hey Kelly, talking about they at work and shit. Like motherfucker used to come on and be like, I gotta go to work at 6 and go live at fucking 7. Like, come on, dude.
So you had a 1 hour. You had a
1 hour
1 hour.
shift, motherfucker.
Oh my God! And then remember
Oh
how you
shit.
remember that your little, because I used to love your way of questioning people. You like,
Oh man.
So you went to work. What time was your shift? And I'm gonna be like, oh shit, he's about to go
Hey,
down.
hey, we had some epic ass interviews, bro. Epic ass interviews, G. Like I did my due diligence for this whole side of YouTube, G. I had some epic interviews. Motherfuckers can't take that away. Like I changed a lot of shit around, G. Like when I came in, and I wasn't even in the picture. Motherfucker put me in the picture though. Motherfucker swear up and down about this whole goofy ass wrench and all this goofy ass shit when everybody know that wasn't the fucking case. It was some hating ass shit. A motherfucker used to start to get boring. This is a fact. Motherfucker was talking about that shit in the background. Motherfucker shows was starting to get boring. And when we used to come in the chat room speaking, I could just speak on myself. Shit, when I used to come in the chat room, we used to be talking about some totally other shit, getting that bitch lit. And they used to get mad about that shit, G. And that nigga singled me out one day on his live. He blocked me
I
and
remember that.
then mentioned me. He blocked me, and motherfucker was like, damn, why y'all block P? Why y'all block P? So they ignoring the chat room. It's goofy, yeah, because they started to get bored. Nobody went to hear about Jed no more. That shit was like, bro, y'all learn
Yeah,
this man at this point. You know what I'm
I
saying? Motherfuckers
remember
start
that.
looking
I
at the
remember
shit.
why driving home from work. It was like, well, about my time. It was around 5 o'clock, and I remember him coming on, and I remember the chat, and I remember them kept saying why, and him staring at it for a minute, but trying to act like he didn't see it and
He
all
didn't
that.
see it, yeah. Then he come out of nowhere. Let me address P Money real
Uh
quick.
huh.
I'm like, bro, you just everybody. I swear to God, the whole chat room told this nigga, bro, you just blocked him. He not in. I didn't block him. He not. He in the chat room, ain't he? In the chat room, ain't he? And that's what made me go on my platform because I was doing totally other shit. It didn't have nothing to do with Kanika. Rest in peace to Kanika. It didn't have nothing to do with her. I was doing some whole other shit, justice for these babies and shit, making videos about shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, doing interviews and all that shit. It had nothing to do with no Jedediah Brown, the Kanika case, none of that shit. So my whole content was totally different from Black. So I didn't understand why he even had an issue with me. You know what I'm saying? The nigga just come out of nowhere. Oh, let me address this nigga P Money. They like, bro, you just blocked him, and that's what made me go live on my page because I couldn't talk in there, so I had to talk my shit, and I went live, and the rest was history. It
Yeah.
when I took Black, nigga, I was doing uploads. I wasn't even going live, B. I was going live on Glib Talk
Yeah,
when
and
Gordon
people,
was going
that's
live.
another thing. People be going too crazy, like about these damn wrenches. I mean, like, I don't give a fuck. Take my wrench. You know, it's like, I can, I mean, especially when I
I
would
guess
be,
that means you somebody in these YouTube
see,
streets.
in YouTube streets, that means you
That shit
somebody.
weird, man. I don't give a fuck about that shit, G. Like, I just be if I come in the chat room when I used to come in the chat room, I used to be on some chill front, some chill shit. Even if it was John Frank chat room. When I was playing Kelly, is this a fact or is this not a fact? I've been telling this man John Frank I never fuck with him in real life ever. Since I ever talked to the boy, interviewed him and
Yeah,
recorded him on the little phone call shit. I've been telling this man this since forever. I was just going over there on some chill shit, shouting him out on some chill on some, but we was chilling. It was some YouTube shit. This
yeah.
man,
But let's be honest. Y'all probably, like a lot of these people on here that I was beefing with. Look, to me, I would never, you know what I'm saying? I would never be friends with her in real life.
bro,
So it's just a weird dynamic. Some people make friends that probably, would make friends in real life.
they took this shit to the heart when it came. That's why his passion so hard. And what really took the cake is when you came over here. That really like turned him up to a whole nother notch. He started talking about my daughter, all types of shit after that. And it wasn't like I took you from him and
No, it
all this.
definitely was not.
Hold on. I gotta quote this song. Shout out to John Frank. You took Darcel and I got what was it? You took Kelly and I got Darcel. Some what the fuck? That nigga done made diss songs about me and all types of shit. Bro. John
That's
Frank
what
a
I
real
said.
kid.
That's when it turns to obsession and shit. But
That's
yeah, but that
extra
was
shit. I never did shit with John Frank. Other
but
than
you know what?
I think it was because I didn't really fuck him. I was clowning him, but I was speaking the truth to him. Like I ain't want him to think that we was on the whole. Remember, the nigga used to get happy when I used to come in his chat room, be like, I ain't come on, bro. Like that shit used to be weird as fuck. His whole dynamic and conversation time. He'd be talking shit about me, then I come over there, we'd be best friends. Damn, P, why you John Frank, I don't want no beef with you, man. You ain't gotta go record this and upload. You probably know you watch it. Like it ain't even that
Push
deep, bro.
1,000 lives and all that.
Just do you, bro. You can talk shit about me all you want to. You know I don't give a fuck. You should know that by now, bro. But you is a funny ass dude, bro. And we've been through some funny shit on these YouTube streets with your goofy ass. Like real shit, G. Like,
And I think we all, you know, just kind of went our different ways with the shit.
what's up, D on deck? How you doing, Miss Lady?
Hey, Dion.
Man, the shit's crazy though, man.
I can't see the chat, so that's why every time you say hi to somebody, I say hi to somebody because I can't see the chat.
Yeah.
Because my phone died.
Shit crazy, man. Just thinking back and looking at this shit, I can actually laugh at the shit, like the shit I used to do and other people used to do. We had some funny moments. It wasn't all just terrible and goofy, at least on my side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
no, we definitely had funny moments.
we had fun on this shit. Like
Yeah, we definitely did.
when I used to go live, we actually had fun doing this shit. Cause we wasn't like in that deep. Like we weren't going at people's family members and all that goofy ass shit. We weren't even on that, bro. We was talking about y'all and the way y'all, what y'all was doing. Yeah.
I wish people could keep it lighthearted, you know, but I just think, you know, for me, and you helped me to realize this, my time and just taking this seriously is over. Like I'm just
it's like what we do all this for. If we like, what's the end game? You know what I'm saying? I always say that because that's the truth to me. Like I feel like I did this shit for a reason, honestly speaking. Motherfuckers play with us, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I went all out for my team once upon a time.
you did.
And it just got to a point where it was just like, man, I'm not finna do this cycle all over again, bro. I got too much going on. Half of the time I was doing this shit, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. But wasn't nobody finna play with me or my people. So
Right.
it was that type of vibe. So
You
half of
know,
this shit was like,
and I think people just move on and have different goals. Like you got different goals now. You know, I got different goals. Did I tell you I have to take a class for work? It's
nah,
like
you
a
can tell me
6 week
later, though.
class, so I'm gonna be working all day and then I'm gonna be studying at night. So it's just for 6 weeks. It's just for a training. But by taking the class, I can move up in the company. So I'm just gonna take it. But so I just think, you know, it's in 2021 when you're talking about 2021 and new beginnings and stuff. That's what ran through my head. Like, yeah, I would take that focus off that used to be on YouTube and focus it on other stuff. You know.
That's exactly what I did. I honestly speaking, when I be having a little downtime, like my daughter in there playing right now, I need to go. I'm gonna put her to bed in a minute. We're gonna get off in a minute. But when I be having my little downtime, I just be, you know what I'm saying? Smoke a couple blunts and I be in my thoughts trying to figure this shit out. Like I be trying to put this shit on paper. You know what I'm saying? Like I be
Thinking
honestly,
of a master plan.
you get what I'm saying? Straight like that. I don't be focused on what other individuals doing or what they got to say about me. You know what I'm saying? I can
Well,
care
you know,
less.
I ain't gonna lie. YouTube keeps me company while I'm at work, but then once I get off work, I'm done with it. You know, so
Yeah. So I ain't really been, you know what I'm saying? I've been out the loop with a lot of shit. I get shit third part, like I get shit 3 days, 4 days, a week after it happened. Like,
no. Remember when we was talking about it? I think it was yesterday or day. Well, I don't know. One day this week, and I was saying something, and you was like, "Who is that again?" I was like, "You really don't be watching."
man, I be trying to figure this shit out when y'all be telling me half of the shit, and I just be out the loop, G. And I think that's a good thing because
Yeah,
I
it's
don't be want
definitely
to be in
good.
nobody's business because I wouldn't put them in mine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I
And
try
Vicky
so
does the
hard.
same thing. When I call her to update her, she be like, okay, but Kelly, I don't want to talk about this no more than 5 minutes, and then we got to move on. I'll be like, okay, so and so did this, so and so, and I'll be going off
Yeah,
fast, and
that
she'd be
should
like,
be like
okay,
a
I'm done with it. I heard enough.
that should be like irritating the ears. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, it's not gonna end. It's like
It's not.
pointless, bro.
It's not.
I
But
just wish.
everybody got to do what makes them happy, and apparently, it makes a lot of people happy. So I ain't
Yeah,
mad at them.
I ain't mad either. I
Don't
just
want
wish
to be
they
involved.
keep me out of it. Yeah, like just, the fuck, man. They turned my whole little thing, y'all. That shit kind of like I just had to. I don't even jump on people's panels just to go up there to be on somebody's panel. So, but it was just like I had to go up there and say that, or they was gonna keep dragging it on. They was gonna keep
Hmm.
bringing it up. Like y'all can't mix that situation with what I got going on. If somebody sent you something that has concerned me for to see if you will help me, that's just them. Just say that. Don't try to weigh it into some. Yeah, nah, hell nah. We can't rock like that. I ain't got nothing to
Yeah.
do with nothing. I was in my thoughts on Thanksgiving, G. Like around this time, G, I get real depressed. Like this, it's like the end of the year is depressing for me every year, G. Because
I think I just felt a little earthquake.
oh, yeah,
Well, that happens with a lot of people because you start to remember, like, say, your brother, things y'all used to do during the holidays. So I know I get like that too because I miss my mom, my dad, my grandparents, like all the people
yeah,
that used to be in the kitchen cooking and stuff. They all gone. So for me, it's really hard.
yeah.
But
So
it's different when you lose somebody young, like your brother. That's totally different because you expect somebody old to pass away at some point, but when it's
yeah,
like that,
I
that's a
think
hard
my
pill to
hardest
swallow.
deaths recently. I lost my aunt. Far as
Mm.
outside of friends and stuff like that. You ready to go to bed, baby?
No.
Yeah, cause you going. Your computer died.
No,
What?
it's not working.
What happened to my food?
What food?
I thought you was making me food. Who you cooking for?
You.
So why it ain't done? Yo, the Play-Doh not done. You funny as it. What
Oh yeah,
happened?
because you let her open that little kitchen, huh?
Man, toys everywhere.
So she
You say what,
she
baby?
been cooking all the time.
It is done. Oh damn, she got a whole feast right here.
Oh,
It look pretty. You can go ahead and go to bed, though. But shit, I don't be I don't be knowing. I know. I don't know. Outside of like my homies and shit, the hardest death was probably my little brother.
yeah.
Recently, my auntie and my grandma.
Oh
Outside
yeah.
of my close friends, yeah. So
And like you said, you've had a lot of friends pass away too. So I know I get like that around the holiday too. And usually, you could be so busy and out and about and shopping and doing this and doing that. So you kind of the time goes by fast and you kind of forget it because it's Christmas time. You're cooking and you family and all that. But because of COVID, I ain't doing none of that. So then you just kind of depressed, like, dang, I can't be with I can't shop. I can't. I'm trying to do all my shopping online. This shit ain't fun.
um,
But I was telling myself the same thing. I was like, okay, Kelly, you can't just keep thinking about it because you don't want to get, sad or whatever. So, okay, so are y'all on lockdown up there?
yeah.
Okay.
It ain't no what's it called?
Like a full lockdown?
Yeah, it's a word for it. The mayor use. It's just like a go, like what I'm saying. They making certain stores close and no restaurants, gatherings, shit like that. Liquor
Yeah.
stores close at 9 o'clock. It
Oh,
ain't no
really?
it ain't a stay at home order is what I'm trying to say. It's
Okay.
yeah. It's like a 9 to 6 for like I mean 6 to 9. 6 in the morning to 9 at night for like restaurants and certain stores and liquor stores. I mean, yeah.
Oh, so okay, so they just want everybody off the street by 9. That's kind of how they doing it out here too. Everybody got to be off the
Yeah.
street by 10.
See, like a couple months ago or last month, we had a stay at home order. Like motherfuckers were supposed to be outside. Like they were talking about locking motherfuckers up and all the weird ass shit. But I mean, I feel like the whole COVID situation, they probably flagged me for saying that shit, but oh fuck. The whole I feel like shit. I mean, how could we go back from normal from this? Like,
Well, the vaccine is going to be out in
man, Kobe, I'm not taking no motherfucking vaccine. The fuck you think I'm finna let these? Hell no, we not going like that.
Well, you're
What?
young and healthy, so you're going to be the last one to get it. They said you won't be able to get it till like June of next year because they're going to do the elderly people in the nursing homes first and the frontline workers. First frontline workers, then the
We gonna
elderly.
be fucking zombies. 2021, everybody gonna turn into a zombie fucking with these people, bro. I'm not taking that shit.
Well, you know what? That's how my husband is too. He was like, I'm not taking that shit for at least a year. They're gonna have to try it out on people for a year before I, take it. But he's kind of healthy too. But me, I'm like, I'm gonna take the shit because once they give it to the frontline workers, they would not give it to them if it wasn't safe.
All right.
So once they give it to them and the old people and they live through it, I'm gonna be ready to take my little shot by March.
Right. I'm already knowing that they ain't gonna let no kids go to school without taking it. So you might as well get it.
Yeah. Which some people don't like that because it's kind of like ruling what you do with your kids. But I was like, but it was already
But
like that.
isn't this? See, I don't. Not to cut you off. The whole flu shot situation. Remember the whole? I really don't remember. I don't know how young I was, but I do like remember some shit like that. It was a whole vaccine for the flu shot, right?
It
Or
was
some
the,
shit.
your immunizations, your childhood immunizations. So you like polio, measles.
Yeah, because you remember chicken pox and all that shit. Like
Yeah,
that shit don't even exist no more. Do it
yeah, because now they
because of
got
the
vaccines
vaccine.
for all that.
Right. See, I remember that shit when I was little. I remember chicken pox and all that shit. And then they had their little vaccine, and you had to take that to go to school type shit. Yeah, I remember that.
So it's just gonna be one more shot added. But the problem with this
Ain't
shot
nobody finna take this shot though, Kelly. This ain't that type of shot, G. Now, it was a little normal back then when I had no choice. Now I got a choice, and this shit ain't looking good to what they on.
no, but they're saying even some jobs might require
Okay, bring it to me.
you to take a flu shot. I mean, a COVID shot.
Man, look, fuck all that.
But
I'm gonna wait till
my
you
phone,
take it, and then I'll take it.
yeah, that's what I said. I'm gonna watch everybody else first, and then after that, they said they're gonna have problems getting African Americans to take it. And I'm like, yeah, because most of us
That's racist. That's some
we done been
racist.
used in experiments and shit. We not really too be trying to be the front ones in line. But my battery's on 10%. I'm gonna have to jump down.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm finna end this shit anyway. We've been up here just chopping it up, man.
I know.
Shout out to everybody who came up in here, man.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Sorry I couldn't engage more. I didn't have my phone, so I couldn't see the chat. But I love everybody. See y'all later.
Like I said, man, y'all just, you know what I'm saying? If you pray for me. Just keep me in your prayers. I'm okay. I got a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 25 no more. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? My mindset is way different than it was when y'all first met me. So don't think that I just abandoned y'all and all that shit. It's just like I got too much to lose, man. And this shit ain't, you know what I'm saying, helping my life. So I just swayed away from this shit. Which this ain't the first time. Like, but yeah, I leave this YouTube up to people who got time for this YouTube shit. Cause I honestly don't. But y'all stay blessed out there, man. Y'all know how we rocking, man.